In this video, I'll be showing all tricks, glitches, and shortcuts on the first map, Dead Center Hotel, unpatched in 2022 on the Xbox. And on to the first one. The first one is a rather popular shortcut which takes place out in the balcony. You want to look at the window closest to you on the bottom part and just jump, hold A, and try hugging the wall as you walk off. You should hit the side of the frame and you should be able to just walk inside the window. It might take you a few tries to get used to it, but it's overall a really easy shortcut that you could do and get to the elevator quick. The second shortcut is a more difficult one, which takes place at the end of the hallway. You just want to crouch and try and you should feel a little drop, which allows you to walk to the edge of the window. Whenever you do that, you should be able to walk off the edge while crouching and just hug the left as soon as you start falling. Try walking back towards the left, because as soon as you do that, you should catch on to the ledge at the bottom part of the window. You should be able to do this at every single window on the first floor that has a window underneath it using the same method you used on the previous window.
Look at this.
One of the rather older ones is where you revive a dead player in the elevator whenever it's activated. When the elevator is going down, the body will start levitating, which will cause it to go on top of the roof, and whenever the body is revived, it will be on top of the roof. You want to do it with a friend, but you can also do it with an AI. But if you do it with an AI, the AI will just teleport back down into the elevator, given it a few seconds.
Don't matter now.
The next one allows you to get on top of the roof without a defibrillator. So you just look over to the edge to where the button is, run and jump, and whenever you're almost out of the edge of the elevator, you click X. Now, I'm not exactly sure if running and jumping is necessary. I'm not sure if you could just run, but I always just run and jump, and it's always worked for me. So I would recommend always trying it with the running and jumping. If you're near the end of the level and you're being chased by a horde of zombies and you don't feel like fighting them off, there's this area over here which you're able to jump up on top of where they can't get you, or at least it'll take them a moment. To put in a more detailed way, there's a sign right here which you're going to want to jump up on top of first, then there's this lamp which you're going to jump on second, then you're able to get on top of this thing right here. After that, there's even this tree right here, which you're able to jump up on top of, and I feel like it would be a good hiding spot for a special infected if you're playing versus. The most memorial out of these is the one where you get on top of the roof. Basically, you just want to align yourself up to where you're not going to hit that roof right there, and to where you would normally go off a ledge. You want to stay away from the ground, and whenever you run and jump, you should catch on to the top of the frame if you angled yourself correctly. It might take a few tries. After you get on top of the roof, you're able to walk over here where you're going to find this blue door, and if you go to the left of that area, then you should find this little sign. If you crouch and just walk off the edge a tiny bit, you should drop down on top of it, allowing you to walk on top of the sign. I would recommend being careful right here because I did fall a couple times. It was freaking awesome. Another thing you could do after getting on top of the roof is you could come over here to get more higher on the roof. If you just jump across these parts right here, you should be able to see this fire. If you align yourself up with the fire, there's a pole right behind you. If you align yourself up with the pole, you should be good. After that, you're just going to want to look towards the fire and then run and jump. Don't hold A whenever you jump, because if you hold A, you're just going to die. And it should put you up on the roof. It might take you a few tries, and the bots are kind of dumb, so be wary of that. So after you get to the more elevated part of the roof, you're able to walk around and explore, but for this part, you're just going to want to come over here, and you're going to see this ledge. Jump down on the ledge, but be sure to know that you're not going to be able to get back up to that part of the roof. But you will be able to get back down to the elevated part. There's a smoke right here which you're going to want to get to the edge of, and whenever you find your area there, or the second part of the glass, jump, hold A, and ease your way off the edge. Whenever you start falling, hug the wall, and you should hit the area. Now you're going to be in red health, so make sure you're at least above 90 health so you don't get downed. Considering I really suck at this trick, I had to go back and use an old clip, but pretty much you just want to pipe bomb, do the elevator glitch, yeet the pipe bomb down there, walk around, count a few seconds, like 3 seconds or something like that, jump down, hit the pipe bomb, and it should save you if you counted to the correct seconds. On the first floor there's these ledges. If you look in this particular spot, or where you're not going to hit the top part, you jump, hold A, and walk. It's a lot more better to do it on that side, as I think it feels like there's a barrier preventing the other place, but I probably just suck at doing the other part, so I would recommend doing it at that part. This last one is very difficult and requires 3 people. I was never actually able to do it myself because friends. Anyhow, one guy basically hangs off the edge, this other guy shoots the guy until he's very low in health, and this third dude's holding like the fib. And basically whenever the dude starts falling, one guy smacks him, then starts defibrillating him, and by the time he gets through the glass, he is revived and he takes no fall damage. He isn't killed by the kill barrier, and pretty much he just skips all the way down to the floor. I'm not sure if it's still possible, it's just been a while since I've seen anyone do it, so yeah, that's the last thing.